Hey, beautiful people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to some people. Well, there is something I want to talk about. It's about parents. Still, we as parents and mothers, we need to make sure that our children are well loved. We show our children love right from the beginning when they're still young. You know, you're gonna get to know why I'm saying what I'm saying, why we should show our children affection and love and appreciate them and teach them to do these things on their own, teach them how to love themselves on their own, teach them to respect themselves and others, teach them to appreciate and adore each other. I mean adore themselves the way they are, because when these children grow up, if you as a parent, you haven't been there, you've been working all the time. Yes, work, but balance work with family, balance work with your children, because you know what, children grow up so fast, time goes so fast, before you know it they're out of your hands. So what are you going to do if you haven't done enough as a parent? You haven't done your job as a parent. My darling parents, my fellow parents, we need to get this, because this child is going to grow up, you know, and they'll start looking for love and affection in the wrong places. They'll start embarrassing themselves in the public. They'll start, looking to people of their peers to give them that love and affection which you didn't give them. You left a gap in their lives. You left a gap. Actually, me looking at an adult do funny things like that, looking for love in the wrong places, looking for love from other people, looking for love from their peers, from their friends, from their teachers, from their bosses and all that, workmates. It's just absolutely embarrassing. you know you've got to love yourself. Parents, let's teach these children right from childhood how important it is to love themselves. They need to love you. You need to love yourselves. The children need to love themselves right from their childhood to avoid embarrassment. You see an adult trying to outcompete everyone. You see an adult trying to, it's just embarrassing. But all this stems back from our childhood. Parents, do your best to be there. Do your best to be present in your children's lives. When these children need you, they need to talk to you. Be there. Try to be there, because eventually, if you're not, you're going to leave this gap for other people to fill. And in the process, this girl or boy is going to end up bumping into wrong hands, which may traumatize her or trigger other things which you wouldn't want your child to go through. So let's do our job as parents. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's love on these children. Let's give them our time, because they did not ask to be brought to this earth, But some parents prioritize just work and you abandon your children. Let's be there for these children because they need us. We brought them to this earth. They did not ask for it. They're our responsibility. We are not their responsibility, not the other way around. So we need to give them everything. While you're giving them the money, the goods they need, give them the love too. The love, and teach them to love themselves, respect themselves, and respect others. Because it's not funny when a grown person is acting funny. So I'm going to conclude by saying that, my fellow parents, let's do our jobs. Let's do our best. If you didn't get the love as a child, try to give it to your child. Try to give it to your child. You owe them that much. You owe them that much. You're training them for the world. Don't let the world train them for you. Because if the world trains them for you, it's going to be so harsh on them. And it will not be good, It doesn't look good for everyone to feel like, ew, 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 oh. It's not good. It's very embarrassing. Find that out, Very, very embarrassing. So let's start from when they're young. Let's start to love on them while they're still little, so they don't have to go looking for love everywhere else while we're here. Let's fill those gaps, so they don't have to work so hard for that love. I swear it's very embarrassing to see a grown person working so hard for that love, Seeing a grown person working so hard to be accepted, to be loved, but in the wrong places. Why? Please, parents, don't do this to your children. Show them love, show them affection. Do what you're supposed to do. Sit them down, ask them how they're doing. Try to initiate a conversation. Try to be in their lives. Try to know what happened. If they've learned something, if anyone has done something wrong to them, try to be there. So you don't leave this for the world to train them, because the world trains harshly. Trust me. All right, I love you. Mwah.